this is Nerf Gun Reviewer 331 here today, and today's video I'm going to be talking about a modification I did to a Nerf Demolisher. Now, before we go into this video, before we go into any of this, this is a slightly different surrounding I have around me. This is actually my bedroom, and I figured I'd try out the webcam capture that I have on my laptop. Well, it's actually more of like a USB webcam, but anyway. So with the Nerf Demolisher, I had a stock Nerf Demolisher. Whoop, again. I had a Nerf Demolisher 2-in-1 that I was able to modify with the help of my dad, who had more proper solder equipment than I did. And we basically followed the mag 212 tutorial that he had posted for the Nerf Demolisher. We also found out, based on his video as well, that Nerf has made modding so much difficult. Made it much more difficult to modify blasters now, at least when the Demolisher came out and newer. And basically all I've done is, with following the tutorial, if you're familiar with Mag 212's tutorial, that pretty much you can use this blaster and rev it with like nothing inside of it. You can start it up with nothing inside of it. Jam door I forgot to put back in, but I'm just gonna leave it out for now. Also on the hope that I wanted to be hopeful with this idea that I had 3D printed a piece that could make it make short darts and long dart compatible. However, it did not work like that, but it still works regardless. It doesn't work with the short darts, but it works still with the long darts, the regular darts. And so I have a 6-dart magazine here, but it technically holds 4 at the moment. And if you're wondering what this is all about, so before I modified the Demolisher, or went through that process, which, by the way, it took a couple of days to do initially, and then the last day was pretty much like start to finish, got everything soldered. Oh, and by the way, this is running on just the original 4 AA batteries. I don't know if that's going to do any significant harm over time to the motors, but if it does, please let me know. First time modifying a electronic blaster. But anyway, getting back to this, it looks like regular PVC coupler. The PVC coupler is actually kind of, it's friction fit inside the Demolisher piece. Kind of looks like this. They used to have like a couple of I don't know, lines or something across to, I don't know, air restrictor for the missiles. I have made it so it can work with things like this. This is a buzzbee shell that I have taken. I took an STL of a buzzbee shell and simply extended it. It's not perfect, but the idea was to hold more darts, so you didn't have to keep reloading each shell per dart. Now you could fit, like, say, 2 regular sized darts, and I found out you can fit 4 short darts into this one shell, and it still works with like the double shot, gunsmoke, etc. Anything with or even the Walking Dead blaster. Was it Rick's shotgun or Carl's shotgun? I forgot what it was. Oh no, Carl had the revolver. Was it? I'm not familiar with Walking Dead, but still, it's familiar. It's very, very useful with like the double shot blasters, the gunsmoke, etc. Not sure about the torrent as far as things go, because I think the torrent can only custom the regular size buzzbee shells, which are like 20 by 20 by 50 millimeters, and this is a lot longer, so I don't think the torrent would work either. But getting back to the Demolisher and this buzzbee shell, so this buzzbee shell simply stick in here. Make sure it's nice on. Okay. Oh my god, it's hard to prime this thing. Alright, so the idea with the buzzbee shell was to take old technology and pretty much make it better or more useful, I guess. So in this case, a master key of sorts. Basically, this demolisher has a piece of its own. The way this demolisher works is, so with the demolisher you have your motors and your pusher, and you rev this up and you can shoot darts out through this barrel. People who aren't familiar with the demolisher, which I hope they are, this is air powered, so pretty much as soon as you pull this back, the whole thing wasn't supposed to pop out, but the whole idea is the whole idea with this is, so I'm gonna hold this like here. Yeah, so that's the whole idea, is the darts are supposed to pop out rather than the whole shell. And honestly, yeah, so for people who have been on my channel for quite long enough, people people who've known me on this channel for quite some time know that I am a fan of buzzbee shells and will do anything to make them better, or to just make them perform much, much better than their counterparts. Anyway, getting back to the Demolisher video, basically the only thing I've done here is I've modified the blaster so the locks can work even without a magazine. And yes, I did add the pusher, but the pusher doesn't do anything with the short darts, only with the regular darts. So it's kind of like a neutral kind of thing. It's like it didn't work, but it still works. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this blaster and how it turned out. I mean, I was actually really scared to say like, oh crap, I just threw away a very old blaster again, and now it's like, oh cool, I got one modified finally. And I didn't have to worry too much about the electrical soldering stuff, but yeah, so this blaster is now modified, and I probably will use this actually, honestly. I don't know if I should upgrade the flywheels though, although that would just probably mean I would have to solder it again. But just figured I'd make a video about the Nerf Demolisher modifications I've done. And thanks for watching, guys. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, understood the video. This is Nerf Gun Reviewer 331 signing off for today. And if you like the video, please throw down a comment or a like or even a subscribe at this point. Anything's appreciated. So thanks for watching, guys.